How's it going, everyone? I've been playing Guild Wars 2, as you know, and I've been in the Heart of Thorns expansion area. Been doing some of the story and exploring the map, and I ran across a meta event today, and I just want to say I never expected the old content to be as active as it is. Like, I knew that was like everything's evergreen in this game, but the amount of players I saw was insane. And I'm gonna have some footage I took of it in the background. Like my game lagged to hell. So when I loaded into the event, I expected maybe a handful of players. I found a commander, and then when I got in there, the entire map was running at 5 frames a second, if that. I honestly might disable party members' names or friendly player names the next time I go in. It was really hard to see anything. It was chaotic, but fun. Lots of rewards afterwards, too. The biggest reward was just the fact that my PC didn't melt all the way. I never participated in any events this big in my prior experience to Guild Wars 2. If they were in the older expansion, it was just content I never made it to, but I'm completely new to Heart of Thorns, so I definitely have never seen this. This is my first real taste of what the meta events are like, and I am hungry for more. It was it was pretty hectic. Like I was just trying to keep up with the mob of players, which wasn't hard. There's so many. I felt lost. Luckily, I had these exalted keys that I got to loot all these chests. Came out with so much gear, it was insane. I didn't realize there was events like this in the game. I actually got my first exotic drop, but it wasn't very valuable. I forget what it was called. It was a staff. It had like a water element thing, but it was like worth 20 silver, so that's cool. I think I actually needed to have a newer expansion to be able to use it. Like it required an achievement, but then when I went to look up the achievement, it suggested I buy some new expansion. As a player of MMOs, I rarely see content like this anymore. Like right on the heels of fresh content, maybe in one of the more like in a really active MMO, but especially like for example, if I were to play Burning Crusade in World of Warcraft, they have like PvP events in some of those zones. Those would never be active, not in a long shot. Like the idea that this is kind of like the equivalent of BC in my eyes. The idea that this is just insanely laggy with players is wild to me. And that is one of the more important things in an MMO to me is making the world feel populated, make zones feel useful. That's good stuff. Just some stuff I want to close off with. Thank you everyone that's been liking, commenting, and subscribing. I had more growth in the past couple days than I thought I would in a month. I went to the movies to see Kill Bill, and I walked out, and one of my videos had nearly had like 600 views, which was more like I've only been doing this for about a week, not even. So that was just I don't know. I didn't expect that. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoy the content, I hate to ask, but if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, it goes a long way. No pressure. I'll keep making videos. You keep watching. Later.